Hello, welcome back, student. In a part two of chapter number two, point number fruit. In previously, we have a see what is a fruit, how fruit formation take place in a plant, and the general outline of a classification of a fruit. In this lecture, we are going to see what is a simple fruit and the subtypes of a simple fruit. Let's before the starting this point, you should know about the how simple fruit are classified. The simple fruit are classified in two types: dehiscent and indehiscent fruit. Dehiscent, on maturity, seed comes seed comes outside of fruit, that is known as a dehiscent fruit. Indehiscent, it is a fruit along with their fruit wall. Along their life, seed are attached to that fruit wall. That is known as indehiscent. That do not comes out at the maturity. Like dehiscent is classified into four types: legume, follicle, capsule. That is dehiscent, and the akin, cypsela, nut, and the caryopsis, that is in dehiscent. This is a simple type of a fruit classification. Let's see what is a simple fruit. The fruit developed from the single ovary of a single carpel. Ovary may be simple, syncarpous, unilocular, multilocular. Pericarp is a simple modified. On the basis of pericarp, they are classified into dry, simple fruit, and the dry, simple dry, and the simple fleshy on the basis of the pericarp. If pericarp it is a dry, that fruit is a dry fruit. If pericarp is a fleshy means the flesh or the liquidy material are present inside the fruit, that is known as a simple fleshy fruit. Let's see characters of a simple fruit. The fruit which contain single ovary, or the fruit which develop from the single ovary of a single carpel, but they have some special character, that is a syncarpous, unilocular, or the multilocular. That type of fruit is known as a simple fruit. I hope you have understand the definition of a simple fruit. Generally, we have to recognize or remember characters. Simple fruit are the fruit developed from the single ovary of a single carpel, and that may be a syncarpous in condition. Okay, then syncarpous, that ovary having the unilocular or the multilocular. Locular means uni means a single locules in a ovary are present, and multi, that means many locules, many chamber ovary are present. Syncarpous, the carpels are many but that are in a fused condition, that is known as a syncarpous. Okay, I hope you have understand the concept of a simple fruit. Let's see the dry fruit. Dry fruit, it is nothing but that fruit pericarp, it is a dry. Okay, that are classified in two types: indehiscent and the dehiscent. First we see the indehiscent. Indehiscent, the wall of fruit is a remains unbroken at the maturity, and the fruit wall dry. Such fruit is known as a dry indehiscent fruit. I have previously explained what is the dehiscent and the indehiscent. The wall of fruit remains unbroken at the maturity when fruit will be dry. That is known as the indehiscent fruit. That means simple at the maturity, fruit wall does not break and the seed does not come outside. That is known as the indehiscent fruit. Let's see indehiscent and dehiscent. Indehiscent, like sunflower seed, and dehiscent like a legume, groundnut. That seed at the maturity, fruit all get break and it comes outside. Let's see first type in the India I said that are the aki. Fruit all are the small. The fruit are small, one-seeded, develop from the superior monocarpillary ovary. Fruit is small, one-seeded and develop from the monocarpillary superior ovary. Let's see that concept of monocarpillary or superior ovary. If you have listened or the learn the flower chapter or the flower point, you can easily understand. Superior means what? All characters. Ohri, it is having the superior characters. Monocarpillary, that means a single carpel ohri. That are the some example. The pericarp of a fruit and the testa of a seed remain free from each other. Pericarp of fruit and the testa of a seed remains free from each other. Let's see seed and the that fruit are the separate from the each other. In that figure we can see there is a two parts. The seed the seed having the some yellow color structure, and the pericarp that having the dry but they having the dark brown color. It can easily separate from each other. Testa, it is nothing but the covering of a seed. Covering of seed and the pericarp, it is separate from each other or the free from each other. I hope you have understand the concept of a akin fruit. For example, nilambo. Next it is a Cypsela. It is a dry fruit, indehiscent fruit, one-seeded fruit. The seed having the hair like a outgrowth. The fruit formed from the bicarpillary inferior ovary. The seed and pericarp are the separated. This type of character important family in a Asteraceae. That are the Cypsela type of fruit. You can easily remember this because they are having the hair like outgrowth at the top. It is a one-seeded fruit and seed formed by the bicarpillary inferior ovary. And the example of this Cypsela type of fruit, all Asteraceae plant that perform this type of a seed, that is known as a Cypsela fruit. Next, there is a nut. Nut, it is nothing but the one-seeded fruit, and it is a large fruit developed from the multicarpillary ovary, and its covering, it is hard. Pericarp is also woody pericarp. For example, curcus. Curcus, it is plant that perform that type of characters or the nut. Let's see one-seeded. That fruit produces only single seed. It is a large as compared to other fruit. It develops from the multicarpillary ovary. Pericarp, it is a woody. For example, curcus. The next, Caryopsis. Caryopsis we can simply remember with the keeping the mind example maize seed. That is a Caryopsis. The fruit also develop from the simple monocarpillary superior ovary, but pericarp of fruit and the testa, it is fused together. It cannot separate from each other. For example, maize. Let's remember we have to understanding that concept of remembering that concept. We have to do some criteria or the some clues. For example, Caryopsis. Okay, Caryopsis character such as a monocarpillary superior ovary. Okay, that character match with the first fruit, that is a akin. First character match with. Then second character, it ovary wall, that means a pericarp and testa, it is a separate from each other. Like see in akin, What tell that the pericarp of fruit and the testa of seed, it is a remain free from each other. That character are the different. That character Cypsela and Akil having the similar. You can draw the chart. In a chart we have to uh, write the characters and easily we remember which having the same characters. Okay, that are the four types of indehiscent fruit. First I will tell the definition of indehiscent fruit. Indehiscent fruit, it is nothing but a it is nothing but at the maturity fruit wall does not break and the seed do not comes outside, that is known as the indehiscent. Okay, there are the four types: akin, Cypsela, nut, and the caryopsis. Akin example, akin example is a Nilombo plant, that it is a small seeded, small fruit, one seeded, that develop from the monocarpillary superior ovary with syncarpous ovary. Okay, that are the character performed by the plant. And next, that are the fruit wall, that is the pericarp and testa having the separate from each other. Then I have explained the second types, that is known as the Cypsela. It is a dry indehiscent fruit. Then it having this hair like outgrowth through which they can float in a year. Okay, then characters of testa and the pericarp, it is separate from each other. For example, characteristics: it having the asteraceae, all asteraceae plant having the characters of a Cypsela type of a fruit. Then next, type number 3, I have explained nut. It is a large fruit, one seeded. Pericarp, it is woody and it develop from the multicarpillary ovary. For example, curcus or any nut we can consider here. Caryopsis, it is a type of fruit. It develop from the monocarpillary and superior ovary. But pericarp of a fruit and the testa, it cannot separate from each other. They are present in a fused manner or the fused condition. For example, maize. Here indehiscent type of a fruit are completed. Now dehiscent, it is a very simple. At the maturity the fruit all get breaks and the seed comes outside, that is known as a dry dehiscent type of a fruit. First, legume. This type of fruit we can see daily in a farm or the all type of a leguminaceae family. Those plant producing the pod like structure, that is known as a legume fruit. At the maturity, that suture are the break and the seed comes outside, that is known as a legume fruit. Let's see, it is a dry fruit, one chamber fruit with dehiscent with a two longitudinal sutures, superior ovary with a marginal placentation, and fruit also known as a pod fruit. Let's say I have explained it is a one chamber fruit. One chamber, that means it having the multiple chamber, but in only one chamber one seed are present. For example, groundnut, soybean, that are included. There are number of chamber. Some are the bichamber means in that pod there are two chamber. In each chamber one seed are present, and it dehiscent at a maturity with the both suture, right, as well as sutures. It is nothing but the two parts of a fruit wall that connecting to each other, that is known as the sutures. That's that fruit having the superior ovary with a marginal placentation. The fruit is also known as a pod fruit. Let's see in this figure, that structure is known as a pod. There are number of seed. Let's see sutures. The outer surface of that wall is considered as a sutures, and that comes together, that seed become a close, that is known as a suture. There is central line, it is a one sutures, and the two opposite line, when we close that pod, come that structure, that is known as a another sutures. At the maturity, that two sutures are the break and the seed comes outside. Let's follicle type of fruit. Follicles, that means a sac-like structure in that a number of seed are present. Let's see which are that. The fruit develop from the monocarpellary superior ovary. The fruit derive from the single carpel, and the split open along the only one sutures. The seed dehisces after the maturity of a fruit, for example, calotropis. Let's see, the fruit develop from the monocarpellary superior ovary. The fruit derive from the single carpels, and the split at the one sutures. As like a pod or the legume, at the maturity, both suture are the break, but instead of follicle, there is only one suture are the break, and the number of a seed comes outside by the splitting or the breaking of only one sutures. For example, calotropis, that means rui. In that plant we have see that type of a structure. I hope you have understand the concept. Then different types of different types of different types of dehiscent fruit. That is the first, capsule fruit. It is a simple dry dehiscent type of fruit. It develops from the polycarpellary syncarpous ovary, unichamber or the multichamber ovary. It dehiscent by the various way. Depending on they are classified into different types. Capsule, we have see the capsule tablet that are sold in a market. That that structure also exhibit the fruit that develop from the polycarpillary syncarpous unichamber or the multichamber ovary. On that dehiscent, how they come, seed comes outside, they are classified into four types. Okay, that means a seed from the fruit how come outside. On that basis, they are classified in four types. First is a loculocidal, septicidal, septifragal, and circumscissile. Let's see loculicidals or the septicidals. It is simple type of a fruit, dry dehiscent, polycarpillary syncarpous ovary. At the maturity, splits and the opens. Let's see loculicidals. At the maturity, entire locules. Locules, do you understand locules? Locules, that means one chamber in that seed are present, that is known as a one locule. At the maturity, one locules comes outside. That type of dehiscent is known as a loculicidal. And septicidal, it is nothing but the at that septum seed are the attached, that is known as a septicidal. At maturity, that entire septa come outside. Let's see loculicidals. In this type of capsule, dehiscence along with their longitudinal line between the suture, so as the chamber of a fruit. In this case, placenta remain as it is. Placenta remains as it is, but single locule comes outside. For example, cotton, that is the loculicidals. Locules, that is nothing but a chamber present in that seed. Next, loculicidal that are example are given. Datura, it is also one type of a loculicidal. Next, it is a septicidal. This fruit dehiscent with the longitudinal septa. That means a black color in figure, black color lining is there present. That is known as a septa. Along with seed attached to that septum that comes outside at the maturity. That is known as a septicidal. They are separated without exposing a seed. That is known as a septicidal fruit. For example, castor, rhododendron. Let's see, here are the that structure are the giving septicidal. Entire septa along with the seed comes outside. Then septifragal. In this dehiscence occurs either septicidal or the loculicidal, so as the seed lives in a central axis wall become a break and the seed comes outside. That means if dehiscence take place by the septicidal or the loculicidal, but in case some seed remains inside, the entire axis or the seed are present in that flower or the in that fruit that comes outside along with their all structure. That is known as the septifragal. It is depends upon the condition. If loculicidal it is not work, septicidal it is not work, then entire structure of a seed comes outside. Entire structure of a seed, that may be locule, that may be septa, come outside. That is known as a septifragal. For example, datura. Let's see septicidal, loculicidal, and the septifragal. Let's see circumcisile. Circumcisile, it is nothing but the when we are removing the bottle lid or the bottle covering of a top covering, then water comes outside. Same concept are here given. The lid are removed or the any things are removed and the water comes out. Same way, lid are removed and the seed comes outside. That is known as a circumcisile. Dehiscence take place transversely. The upper part of fruit becomes separate like a lid, leaving the lower part of like a cup with the seed. This type of fruit is known as a Pyxidium. For example, celosia. In celosia plant, such type of fruit are present. That is known as a circumcisile capsule. Circumcisile, it is nothing but the upper at the maturity upper part get separate from fruit and the seed comes outside. That is known as a circumcisile fruit. Okay, that are the simple types of fruit. I hope you have understand all concept dehiscent as well as in dehiscent.